It's good. I'm back with another story time. I haven't been on this bitch in a minute, but you feel me? I'm coming back. This story time's the first time I popped a bar and shit. Bar, Xanax, whatever you wanna call it. Um, feel me? It was probably like 12 at night. You feel me? And the homie hit me up. He called my phone, whatever, and he was like, "Hey, pull up, whoop de whoop. We finna do some shit today." I'm like, "I said, bet." And then I'm at my pad and it's 12 and I just sneak out. I just open the window, hop out that bitch. Some regular shit that I used to do. I don't know why the fuck I did that shit, but I could have just walked out the door. But you feel me? Did that, whoop de whoop, walked my ass over there. And the place where he told me to go is like 5 minutes away. So I walk over there and he's right there posted with, um, I ain't gonna say his name, posted, it's the homie, his sister, and her friend. Feel me? And then later on, my cousin comes, but um, let's start when I first came over there. He's like, "Hey, I got it right here. Whoop de whoop." He had it in the bag and shit. They were like crushed, not crushed. They were like broken in half. And he shot me one, like a half and a half. That's one Zan. And he gave me that. I popped that bitch. You feel me? There's a little water fountain right there. Just feel me? Got some water. Popped that bitch. And when I tasted it, like I didn't know I wasn't supposed to taste it. Like I tasted it. That shit tasted like shit. Dead homies. That shit tasted like shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like the worst taste ever. Like I swear to God, worst taste ever. Like damn, that shit is bad. Like if you pop the Zan, you know, like that shit's just bad. And I popped it, and then like I'm chilling, smoking a blunt, whatever. We just chilling and shit. We're at the bench and shit, and like he's like, "You want to pop another one?" I'm like, "Fuck it." This was already barred out. He just shooting me bars. Like he just barred the fuck out. That's the homie though. He gave me another one. You feel me? I popped that bitch too. He gave me one. So he gave me, that's two already that I popped. And he gives me another half, so I popped two and a half. Or two, yeah, whatever. Almost three, but whatever. And then there, we're done smoking the blunt and shit. And I'm chilling. And then he sees his homies, like, down the shit we're at. So, like, it's a bench and it goes all the way straight. It's a straight street. And then down the street is the homies and shit. We're like, what the fuck? So we walk over there. And, like, it's past, like, 40 minutes already. So we walk over there, we, and it's been 40 minutes since I took this shit. And then boom, like I feel like drowsy as fuck. Like straight like a zombie type shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I feel good, but like I feel like, you feel me? I don't know how to tell you. Like I was feeling drowsy though. I was feeling like a zombie. Like I was walking like dumb as fuck. But I could talk straight and shit, but I was talking like this. Like, you feel me? Slow and shit. I was talking slow, and I'm like, fuck. Like, I feel this shit. I liked it, but I don't. Like, you feel me? It's like, I don't know. But, you feel me? I'm off that shit now, but I used to pop them bitches a lot. But, feel me? We doing that shit, whoop-de-whoop, and I'm over here drowsy as fuck. I'm just slumped. I'm slumped off them bitches. And then I see my cousin and shit. He comes through and he's just looking at me and shit. He's doing his own thing and shit. And then I ain't gonna say the rest of that what happened after that shit, but you feel me? I walk my ass home. Feel me? I walk my ass home. Like that, I go to sleep. Like that. No, I wasn't. I just closed my eye. Boom, I'm asleep. I'm asleep. Them bitches, them bitches put in work. But yeah, that's the time I pop bars for my first time and shit. But but yeah, I'm gonna be coming with more story times and all that. Feel me? Yeah, that stay up.